Having spent majority of my time split between UK and China, Bangkok is the place I would love to make as my third home. It's the perfect blend between East and West. When I come here, I love to eat at local places. No bougie, and that often means no English. This time, I want to challenge myself and use whatever Thai that's available in my arsenal so I can connect with local people. And this is my journey. When you can speak English, well, traveling is actually pretty easy for you because many countries, particularly them touristy ones, would literally bend over backwards to accommodate you. While that's really nice, it also kind of turns me into a bit of a spoiled tourist. And that was the epiphany I had nearing the end of my trip. With just 3 more days to go, I thought, let's do this. So I know enough Thai to say hello and goodbye and count numbers, but not anywhere sufficient to have a conversation. The plan was to spend an hour a day on vocab, focusing on pleasantries and food ordering. My aim is that by the end of the 3rd day, I should then be able to have a small conversation. Now, I'm not exactly what you would call as 社牛, aka social butterfly. I find it very difficult to go out and just approach people and start random conversations. I mean, nor do I have the sufficient vocab at this stage. So my plan was to throw Thai at conversations they usually would have in English with the locals, throw them like darts and see if they land or not. So I think the guy was asking me if I wanted soup, but I thought he meant water. And of course, I needed to be rescued. My rule was, if all fails, just nod and say yes. Now, even though that's thought to be as something relatively easy, it turned out to be quite difficult because the Thai language is more of a tonal language. This means not only do I need to memorize the words, I also need to have an ear for the tones to ensure my delivery is intelligible. For example, the word soy, or is it soy? Anyway, supposedly the same word to my ears, but so if you say one with a normal tone, soy, and the other one with a dropping tone like soy, they have vast different meanings. One is what you would compliment a girl as pretty, the other one is bad luck. Yeah, I almost got murdered. But even though my Thai absolutely sucked, the Thai people were always so patient and helping me to learn. Wow, this lady, she was an absolute character. And this was the highlight of my 2nd day, although I still felt that I haven't really made any progress. Until we went to a lovely chicken rice place on the last day, run by a lovely lady in Ekamai. It was my last day and I thought, it's now or never. And even during my ordering process, they would just start giggling at me for attempting to speak Thai. And I think that was actually quite nice because it kind of made me just feel at ease with speaking Thai. And as we sat down, there was this lovely gentleman. Let's just throw something. As we got chatting, we discovered this gentleman had spent his youth in the UK in the 70s. And he was fluent in English.
At that time, my father worked for the government.
Oh, so everybody.
Yeah, everybody, the whole family.
Are you เท่าไหร่ครับ
อายุเท่าไหร่ครับ
ทำไมเมื่อไหร่ in Hungary
50 ปีมาแล้ว
50 มาแล้ว
เคยเป็นเวเทอร์ท
ที่นี่ in London London ที่ไหน
Victoria
Victoria อ๋อ
And this really made me feel at ease because now I can substitute English if I'm really struggling. And we chatted for almost 20 minutes about grammar,
maybe French I ate I have eaten something like this Chinese ก็มี
Chinese ม่วงกัน Chinese 吃了กิน
what he did for a living,
ของ interior designer
now retire
no still working
ผมอยู่ที่ Hackney
แค่นี้
ใช่ข้างหลัง City of London
ข้างหลังซิตี้ก่อนนะคุณรู้จัก Hammersmith ไหม
รู้จัก
ผมอยู่ที่นั่น ที่อยู่ที่
ขอถ่ายรูปได้ไหมครับ
ได้ครับได้ครับ
and this is what I would call a 缘分 moment. So of course, wanting to save this moment, I asked if I can take photographs of them. And in that process, even though my Thai was extremely limited, I noticed that once you've settled into a rhythm and not being preemptive about what you want to say, what you need to say, I was so surprised on how much I knew. When learning a new language, the brain, I think, gets into a bit of a problem-solving mode. You will find ways to use whatever that's available, even though if you have a limited vocabulary, you might supplement it with non-verbal communication and body language. And I remember walking away from this conversation feeling super happy and proud that I put myself out there and I was able to connect with local people. They were so patient and helpful in helping me to learn. I am definitely coming back.